The camera sensor is the core component of a digital camera, responsible for capturing light. The sensor converts the captured light into an image. Sensor size significantly impacts image characteristics and overall camera performance. A full-frame sensor measures approximately 36 mm x 24 mm, equivalent to traditional 35 mm film size. The larger sensor area captures more light, enhancing image quality and dynamic range. A wider field of view is achieved with a full-frame sensor, allowing for broader image capture. A crop-frame sensor, also known as APS-C, is smaller than a full-frame sensor, typically around 22 mm x 15 mm. The reduced size of an APS-C sensor affects the field of view compared to full-frame sensors. APS-C sensors have different light-gathering capabilities compared to full-frame sensors due to their smaller size. A crop-frame sensor effectively crops into the image, resulting in a narrower field of view. The smaller size of a crop-frame sensor is the primary reason for the reduced field of view. Using the same lens, a crop-frame sensor captures a different field of view compared to a full-frame sensor. Crop factor quantifies the size difference between a crop sensor and a full-frame sensor. Typical crop factors are 1.5x or 1.6x, indicating the degree of size reduction. Crop factor affects the equivalent focal length of lenses used on crop sensor cameras. A 50mm lens on a crop sensor camera yields a field of view comparable to a 75mm lens on a full-frame camera. The crop factor causes the 50mm lens to produce a narrower field of view than it would on a full-frame sensor. This difference in field of view affects image composition and framing. Full-frame cameras are favored in landscape photography due to their ability to capture a wider field of view. The expanded field of view provided by full-frame sensors results in more expansive and immersive landscape images. A wider field of view allows landscape photographers to capture more details and grandeur of the scene. Crop sensors increase the effective focal length of telephoto lenses. This built-in zoom effect is beneficial for wildlife photographers capturing distant subjects. Crop sensors provide a cost-effective solution for achieving greater reach with telephoto lenses. Full-frame cameras perform well in low light due to their large sensor size. A larger sensor gathers more light, resulting in less noise in the image. Improved dynamic range is another benefit of full-frame cameras in low-light conditions. Crop-frame cameras necessitate increased light or higher ISO settings in low-light environments. Higher ISO settings on crop-frame cameras can lead to increased image noise and reduced image quality. Full-frame cameras generally perform better in low light due to their larger sensor size, capturing more light and detail. Full-frame cameras produce a shallower depth of field. Shallower depth of field results in a creamy background blur, also known as bokeh. The background blur is highly desirable for portrait photography. Full-frame cameras produce a shallow depth of field, isolating the subject in portrait photography. Shallow depth of field creates visually appealing portraits with blurred backgrounds. Subject isolation enhances the viewer's focus and draws attention to key details. Crop-frame cameras often produce images with a greater depth of field. A deeper depth of field means more of the image appears sharp and in focus. For certain portrait styles, a shallower depth of field is preferred to isolate the subject. Crop-frame cameras are generally smaller than full-frame cameras. Crop-frame cameras are generally lighter than full-frame cameras. The smaller size and lighter weight make crop-frame cameras more portable and suitable for travel photography. Crop-frame cameras are generally more affordable than full-frame cameras. The lower cost of crop-frame cameras makes them an accessible entry point for beginner photographers. Hobbyist photographers often find crop-frame cameras a suitable option due to their balance of performance and cost. Crop-frame cameras are frequently utilized by vloggers. The compact size of crop-frame cameras makes them ideal for self-recording. Affordability and ease of use are key advantages of crop-frame cameras for vloggers. Full-frame cameras are often preferred by professional photographers. These cameras provide superior image quality and enhanced low-light performance. Full-frame cameras offer greater creative control for professional photography. The choice between full-frame and crop-frame sensors depends on individual needs and creative objectives. Budget considerations play a significant role in determining whether to opt for a full-frame or crop-frame camera system. There is no universally superior option between full-frame and crop-frame. Each offers distinct advantages for different photographic scenarios. Crop-frame cameras are suitable for beginner photographers due to their affordability. These cameras allow learners to grasp photographic fundamentals without substantial initial investment. Crop-frame cameras provide an accessible entry point into the world of photography. Crop-frame cameras are compact and lightweight, making them suitable for travel photography. The compact size and lighter weight of crop-frame cameras make them ideal for travel photographers who need to pack light and move quickly. Travel photographers can benefit from the portability and convenience of crop-frame cameras. Full-frame cameras provide professional-level image quality. Full-frame cameras deliver the performance required for demanding photography applications. Commercial work and fine art photography benefit from the capabilities of full-frame cameras. Full-frame cameras capture a wider dynamic range, preserving details and highlights and shadows. A wider dynamic range results in images that appear more balanced and natural. Increased dynamic range allows for greater flexibility in post-processing and editing. Full-frame cameras generally offer superior ISO performance. Improved ISO performance results in cleaner images with reduced noise at higher ISO settings. Enhanced ISO capabilities are particularly beneficial in low-light photography scenarios. Full-frame and crop-frame cameras are compatible with a wide variety of lenses. When selecting lenses for crop-frame cameras, the crop factor must be considered. The crop factor influences the effective focal length of lenses used on crop-frame cameras. The optimal camera is the one that best enables creative expression and image capture. Full-frame and crop-frame cameras each offer unique advantages for different photographic styles. The choice between full-frame and crop-frame is secondary to the photographer's vision and skill.